Alright, greetings YouTube. We're here at the Winnipeg Regionals. Hey there, this is Magnus, our good friend Magnus off the Maur.
Hi.
And you got third place, everyone?
Third place, yeah.
Yes, what were you playing?
I was playing like Performage and Pals with a splash of Majespecter.
And how'd that work out for you?
Well, pretty well. I went 6-1. And there was, throughout the tournament, I think there was nothing about the deck that I actually disliked. There were a few bad draws every now and then, but that happens. But all in all, I liked every card, so...
Alright, well, let's just take a look at this and see.
Well, the kind of obligatory 3 Luster Pendulum Draco Slayer, Flush Fire for the insane pluses.
How often did you just open with these two by themselves?
Enough. Like, I don't know, maybe 20% or 30% of the games.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, fine. Like, they're pretty much free wins. Then I played 2 Mirror Conductor. 2, just for the reason that you can also pop them with Luster Pendulum and get a second one. So that's pretty strong.
And since you're running more other scales, it's not that bad of it.
Yeah, and I have other scale 3s, or lower scales, so I don't need as many. I need to play full 3. This here is the start of the Majespecter.
3 Coon,
playing, so 3 Raccoon and 3 QB.
And just
That's
them?
all I'm playing. It's the only good thing about these guys, in my opinion, and the reason I wanted to play them, was so I could have a strong turn 1 play and a summon of either one of these and a search. And it was searchable low scales. So that's why I didn't have to play more of these guys. I also didn't like the Vector Pendulum build, just because it requires you to run cards that are individually just not that strong. And these guys here added more consistency in my mind, and the trap card Tempest is quite broken. So it's a really sweet setup.
Yep.
And on the clowns, the 3 damage juggler, and then 1 each of Trick Clown and Hat Tricker. I was debating playing second Trick Clown because he's a really, really good normal summon. It lets you go into the King of the Feral Imps plus 1 other rank 4 Exceed.
Yeah.
But didn't have the room, and 1 worked out just fine. I didn't miss it at all in the tournament. The other part that kind of goes with those, the 3 gigabytes. I played 3 just because it's really, really key play of this deck is to go to do turn 1, make King of the Feral Imps, and then get a search off it and get some free Exceeds. He certainly facilitates that. Mask Chameleon, just the 1. This was 1 card that I sided out every now and then because I was sick of seeing it in my opening hand alongside 2 gigabytes, which was obviously terrible. But it certainly has its applications. It allows me to make Ignister a lot easier because I usually don't have the Draco Slayer in my extra deck to Pendulum Summon. But if I can Pendulum Summon this off the search of from the King of the Feral Imps, then it makes that a lot easier. And Ignister is just crazy, so I think it's worth playing 1. Mathematician just add a bit more consistency and for a good turn 1 play. Searches any scale that I need, like either Mirror Conductor or Flush Fire via the damage juggler. So that was pretty much the reason. Spells, 3 Wavering Eyes, open up more combos, great in the mirror match against any Pendulum deck. 3 upstarts, so I wanted to get to my key cards a lot faster. Double Instant Fusion, just because my goal with this deck was to have a consistent opening followed by some easy OTK turns, and this easily facilitates that. It's pretty critical. Double MST, card that I didn't really want to play, but it ended up being quite okay this weekend. No clutch moments with it, but it was not bad. So I'd probably play 2 again. Played this instead of the Archfiend Eccentric because I just wanted to have the quick play to chain to any like emptiness or floodgates like that. I thought it was more beneficial than having the searchable MST. 1 Foolish and 1 Raigeki. Round off the spells, and then I have 4 traps. In my opinion, just the high impact ones. Warning and Emptiness are crazy good. Set up a field and back it up with that, that's pretty hard to break.
Yep.
Time Space Trapple is the same thing, and I just have the 1 Tempest to search with my Fox.
So then, why no Tornado? The one that just kills other stuff.
I really didn't like it. Jordan, friend who was playing the exact same list, tested it at first and decided to cut it in the end. Tempest is just way stronger because it can shut down an entire turn, whereas hitting one card can be good, but in a lot of matchups you can't even hit anything. Against Cosmos, you can't hit a ship. Against Majespecter, you can't target their guys. So this Tempest was way better at shutting off plays.
Yeah, okay, that makes total sense.
And that's it for the main deck. 40 cards. Extra deck, Chimera Tech. I'll go with the Cyber Dragons in my side deck.
How many times did you summon this?
Not a single time. I didn't play against any Cosmo players, so it didn't come up. Norden, fantastic. Obviously just with their Friends Infusion, but it's amazing. Instant rank 4 is quite strong in this deck. One Ignister. I made him maybe 5 times throughout the tournament. It was game breaking every time it hit the field, so super strong. But I couldn't warrant playing a second one just because I don't have easy access to it.
Yeah.
One Abyss Dweller. I wanted to play 2, but didn't really have room in the extra deck. The card's great. It's the only way I win against Cosmos, and it's good in the mirror match too. It's a good opening play. It would be King of Fair Limbs into Abyss Dweller.
Yep.
Have those two on the board. Castel. DDD Duo Don King Kali Yuga is in here again for a card in my sideboard, Xyz Universe, where you can, I'll talk about that when I get to the side.
Yep.
Diamond Direwolf, 1 Emerald, 1 King of the Fair Limbs, Magister Paladin, which I think I made once, but he's nice to have. Diamond King Crab never came up, but it's just 3,000 beater. It can also play on defense against Cosmos.
Yeah.
Rhapsody. Really, the main effect is that I can equip it to an XCD boost it. It's to get over Cosmos again, equip it to a Dweller, and then attack. Heartland Draco, just to get some free wins by direct attacks. Ragna Zero, fantastic card. Good against the opposing opening of King of the Fair Limbs and Dweller. Did that in my round 7 match, where you make Ragna Zero attack over the King of the Fair Limbs and then blow away the Dweller with the effect. Super strong. And Trapeze Magician, just because this deck likes to OTK, and giving double attacks to anything usually leads to a win.
Yep.
That was it for the extra deck. And side, 2 Cyber Dragons to go with the Chimera Tech. The third MST, just for any back row decks really. Double Deck Devastation Virus. I sided that in against Psyframe that I played against, but I never really saw it. I also randomly hit a Blackwing player's hand. 4 cards out of their hand. It was strong.
Ooh.
Double Typhoon, which is really for the mirror match, and I guess I brought it in against any decks I was expecting Floodgates out of too. Great Horn of Heaven. I never use this, but it's crazy good in the mirror. It's good against Infernoids too, because it wastes their turn. And if they try to establish a board, then you deal with it. If they don't, you OTK them. So,
yeah,
quite good. 3 Imperial Iron Wall for Cosmos and Infernoids. Yeah, just a Floodgate, not too much MSA there. And then the 3 Xyz Universe, which I might cut down to 2 going forward, because I've found pretty tough to find room for
another target.
3 of these, siding in 3 of them. I wasn't quite sure what to take out, but the card is absolutely insane if you get it to work. So it works.
Kali Yuga is really
with Kali Yuga. You can, in the mirror match, you'll take, if they ever make 2 rank 4 Xyz and you have this set, you can use them both as materials to make the DD Kali Yuga. And his effect is essentially Heavy Storm at instant speed, so quick play Heavy Storm, and he negates effects on the field, so it's there's no coming back from this.
And 35, nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, on his own, like he'll just beat them after that too.
So yeah, that's the deck.
That was it.
Anything you change going forward aside from like what you just mentioned?
I think really just the 1 Xyz Universe for now. I was really happy with the main deck. There wasn't a single card that I didn't like. So I was very happy with it, and the extra deck ratios worked out well too. I didn't really need 2 of any of the cards that I was thinking of putting 2 in, so
okay, yeah,
it was good.
So yeah, that's Magnus's regional topping deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and until next time, toodles.